Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey Wobbs. That is Mr. Link.
Who's using the bathroom?
Wabbslink. We are back. We did miss last week because, we had things going on. Life. What are we going to tell you other than that? You know what I'm saying? Life came through. You know what I'm saying? So, everyone, we appreciate you rolling through. JJ, I don't know if you're going to turn your damn camera on, but here we are. And up the Chelsea, up the Chelsea. Everyone is reeling off of the loss.
Camera will be on in a moment.
I watched it with I was watching Expressions watch along, and that guy is just generationally funny, bro. Like, there's nothing more to it other than he's just generationally funny. It's like they score, Van de Ven fucking pulls dude down, and then the game just goes to hell within fucking
real quick
minutes, bro. Everything went to hell. It's crazy. Like, I just couldn't see. My two Wolfsburg guys, bro. My two Wolfsburg guys decided, hey, he had 30K in the chat, Saul. 30K. 30K in the chat. That means there was more people in the chat than there was in the stadium by the end of it.
Yeah, which is crazy. Is crazy. Crazy stadium.
By halftime, I'm gonna be honest. By halftime, because that stadium was empty at halftime. Empty. It was empty. They probably went down, got a beer, and went the fuck on. Because I know that fucking bar is crazy in that stadium.
Yeah, I would have got a beer and dip for sure.
Yeah, that's how I would have done it. Like, I don't think I've ever really left a sporting event that early though.
No, because why am I there?
I also spend a lot of fucking money, to go to these sporting events. You know what I mean? Probably twice, at minimum, twice as much as what they.
Bro, it's a sunk cost. You might as well enjoy yourself.
The only time I think I left that early for something was probably WWE. Like, I went to WWE.
Was that bad?
It was not fun. Like going to WWE live and watching it on TV is two totally different things. Watching it live was just, we went for 30, 45 minutes and then we did. But JJ, life, how goes it?
Bro, I just I can't win. I can't win. Bro, like Liverpool will win games and will look like shit. And then I'll find some happiness outside of Liverpool. And then they start losing games again. And it's just why can't I have balance? Why can't I have balance? Why can't I have happiness outside of Liverpool and then watch good football and we win games? I don't understand why it's so difficult. life is fine right now. Life is fine, but I can't enjoy YouTube the way I used to. I can't watch reaction videos because the reactions are about my team, right? I can't analyze tactics and send you random graphics about how Liverpool play football because we play like shit. And all this stuff coming out is about set pieces. We're set piece FC. We're set
Big
piece
up, big up.
FC. And for the Arsenal fans to say, "Oh, well, it's fine when Liverpool does it." It isn't fine when Liverpool does it, but we're shit.
Exactly.
We're
It's not
shit.
okay. Like,
Okay?
it's
When
just
we
not okay.
score, I don't celebrate out of excitement and expectation of more goals. I celebrate out of relief, out of the momentary relief from the depression I have from watching us play football. We look like Ten Hag. We look like Ten Hag football. I get 70% possession. I get idle passing movement. I get forwards that don't know what they're doing. I got wingers that can't do anything on the ball. I got wingers making goal line clearances for other teams. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
With
But other
us,
than that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good.
it's more like we keep 11 men on the pitch, we might win every single game.
Yeah, but you guys can't do that.
I know, but that's what I'm telling you. If we keep 11 men on the pitch, we might win every game.
I don't even know if that's the case. But like at the same time, you have to run with that energy. Like I just want to thank your club for having those blips, for having those red cards.
The
I
reason why
appreciate that.
we are where we are at this
Yeah,
point.
and you give me hope. Even on my darkest days, I have Chelsea giving me hope. I have Trevor Chalobah. I have
Chev's not even a bad one,
I
especially
I
for
have
someone
David
who's bad.
Sanchez. I have who's a boy?
Sanchez, yeah,
Yeah, no, who's the center back? Who's my favorite? Oh, who's
Tosin.
yeah, nah, Unk's cool. I fuck with Unk. Unk can stay on your team forever. Nah, who's the youngin that everyone's been cracking? Josh, my guy Josh, playing a 19-year-old at center back and expecting him to be perfect. I love that. I love that. But
I told you about what was going to happen with him. It happened exactly the way
they
that
make
happened.
mistakes, man. They make mistakes.
But guess what? Guess what, Link? It doesn't fucking matter because the team we played this weekend is in absolute free fall. Like they are in like the most free fall of free falls right now.
I think they're averaging less than a point a game since
Bro, I
the
watch
new
them.
year.
I watch them, and it's like Morgan Rogers looks like he's just doing way too much. I watched the game again yesterday. Actually, it was like half of it this morning, half of it last night. Like I watched the first half last night, and then I went to bed, and then watched the second half when I woke up. But bro, I'm not. I can't be. Honestly, when I look at all these games, we really don't play that badly. Like we don't play bad football. Like it's not a bad style of bad watch of football most of the time. Like we just have bad players. Like there's some players that just play terribly. Like Neto.
Would you say it's
Yesterday,
not even
Garnacho was
players?
actually really good, bro. Like I don't say that. I say what I see. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday, Garnacho was really good.
But
Like when
maybe
we
it's not bad players, it's
play,
bad performances.
huh?
Maybe it's bad performances and not bad players. Because Neto's
Uh,
not a bad player, but Neto made a dumbass decision.
I don't know. I think Neto's subjectively bad. I think he's subjectively all right as well. Like I just don't necessarily have much faith in the way that our wingers are playing right now. But I was very pleased with the way that Garnacho played.
Right, but can we stay on this for a minute? Because I feel like, and I'm not going crazy here, you were a big proponent of Neto. You have been in the
I
past.
know. I
So
still
when
am. I think in the grand sense of things, it's gonna be eventually he's gonna get pushed out by one of these two young players. Like both people don't want to realize how good some of the young players that we actually have are, and they don't want to give them the credit.
Who are these some? You know Esteban. Name the other players.
Quenda.
Yeah.
And I think Omega is going to be a very pleasant surprise to people.
Wait, is that like official? He's coming to
It's
Chelsea?
already done. That was done.
Okay. Okay.
I think those guys specifically.
Relax, CFC. Sorry.
I think those guys specifically, and if you want my honest opinion, Quenda is the one that I'm like eyes on big time because he fits the style of play for the way that we want to play, and he's going to create for Zhao.
Well, is Quenda plays on the left?
He can play both sides.
Yeah, but does he play on the left or does he play on the right?
He's played on the left a lot for Sporting, actually. It's just like dependent on the circumstances, really.
Well, the circumstance is going to be Esteban on the right.
Portugal, at the U21 for Portugal, he played right. Okay.
Okay.
But his left foot is his strongest attribute. Like.
Right, but is his
and it's more of a creator than it is a goal scorer. So
okay, thank you. That's what I was asking.
Like it's like I think the type of player that he fits is the reason why you saw what you saw from Gyökeres at Sporting. Like the style of play that they play at Sporting is all centric towards the striker and creating for the striker. That's why the new guy that replaced Gyökeres is doing just as well.
My boy Suarez.
Yeah. So like I'm not. I think that this is a good step. I like where Liam's taking us in the sense of building up through the middle of the park. Counter to what Enzo Maresca was doing, where he was building us up through ball carrying from our wings a lot of the times. This actually feels like our best players are getting involved more and more and more. Like you're starting to see Enzo flourish a little bit. You're starting to see Enzo flourish more and more in this. And people don't like Enzo, and that's okay. But I sit here and I have to tell people, like, Enzo creates more than people realize. He breaks lines more than people realize. He's the one player that when he comes back and he picks up the ball, he's looking to turn around and look forward and break lines. Where a lot of the times we have the problem of, that dreaded U that goes all the way to the wing and goes all the way back around. You know what I'm saying? We have that.
Yeah, man. Don't talk about my football right now. Don't talk about my football.
It's not just your football. Okay? This happens to everybody. The way that teams are defending people nowadays, this happens to everybody. But like I just think the way that Liam has them playing is okay, he knows where his strongest players are and he's playing through his strongest players. Like that's just really what it comes down to. Like you see what Caicedo can do, you see what Enzo can do. Like it's funny because like the ball, the way that we played against Villa we would into Caicedo. Reese would 1-2 off of him, create space for Caicedo again. Caicedo would swing it all the way to the left.
Yeah, to the other winger. And it would take out 2 or 3 people.
Enzo, yeah, it takes out half their team at that point. At that point, he's one-on-one.
Well, no, I'm talking about the ball from Caicedo after that. Cash. Yeah, exactly. It was killing.
Killing him. He's like, I know I can. He had that confidence of knowing that guy, food. Garnacho, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking Garnacho. And then all of a sudden, like as soon as we made it 1-1, the space in behind was just open like fucking freedom.
Yeah. I will say,
not for nothing, Garnacho's best attribute is off the ball running. Like that's his best attribute. Like he actually times his runs and he makes the right runs.
Bro,
right?
I'm telling you right now, I'm taking Garnacho over Gakpo. I've been saying this for a couple weeks now, and I don't care anymore. I'm taking Garnacho over Gakpo.
Take his man on and not have to cut inside.
No, right, he'll take his man on. But like you said, 3 things that I can't get from Gakpo. He runs in behind consistently. He takes on his man and isn't stuck and going to cutting in. And he plays his outside back. Garnacho will actually play his outside back the ball.
He doesn't even have a lot of help to do that a lot of the times. Hato's a lot of the times pinned back for a lot of the game. So, but when he does come in, he does play where he needs to play the ball. Like, just in this last game, I'm not going to give him too much credit, but in this last game, he was good. I think they'll probably give him another run in the next game too. I don't think we changed the lineup, if you want my honest opinion. But I was still like Wesley Fofana was still very shaky. Trev was very good. I got to give Trev his credit. Like a lot of the guys that I'm not the biggest fans of, showed me a lot in that game. To be honest, like Jurel Hato has gotten better and better at every game that he's played. Every time he plays, he looks better. Against Saka, 1-on-1, he was fantastic. Against Leon Bailey, other than the first fucking minute of the game, where he missed the cross went in between his legs, then went through between Enzo Fernandez, went through Ali Watkins' legs, then back-heeled off of Douglas Luiz, that went through Reece James's legs, and then went into the net. I was
Stop the cross, blood.
Yeah. I mean, all he had to do was really stop the cross, but I wasn't even that mad about the goal. I was just mad that it was that early, and we were making like dumb mistakes in passing. Specifically, Gusto was making a lot of dumb passes.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, that's where I'd like to see Josh tried, but the problem is Gusto's playing almost like, he's playing like wing fielders. Like these two positions, like the two wingers are playing more like wing fielders than they are like wingers. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So basically, they're like tucked inside to pick up the build-up, but they also have to stretch the pitch when they're when the ball starts to progress.
Oh yeah. Football Manager Messiah. I get what you're saying. But yeah, dude, I was gonna say, I'm glad you mentioned Gusto. The ball he played in for Joao Pedro's first goal, delicious. And then he played in some other crosses that weren't finished. I thought he had a really good game. Maybe it was the amount of space and freedom he had.
Like from the highlights, I could see why you say that if like you watched it from
a delivery standpoint. And I only caught bits of your game.
He had a delivery at the end of the game that was just like the poorest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Were you up 4-1 at that point?
Yeah, we were up 4-1. But like it wasn't really that. It was like his decision making when we were building up a lot of the times is what hindered us from really cutting them open every single time. Like it was a lot of the times he was the reason it was breaking down.
But was it was breaking down because he was too safe, or was he because he's too timid? Like
I just selection of pass.
Right, but was that selection of pass too safe and ended up causing errors, or was it too
just like
aggressive?
The selection of pass was just like
always wrong.
In the first minute, he like gave a hospital pass to one of our center backs, and he got stolen.
Okay, fair enough. I get what you're saying.
Like, and it happened a couple times during the game, and like that's the thing with Gusto. You get like one good thing, and then two bad things, and then one really good thing, and then two bad things. It's like you're not really getting the most. Honestly, he was our worst player on the field in that game.
Interesting.
Actually, Wesley Fofana was our worst player. He was just. I'm tired of this guy, bro. I really am tired of this guy. Like Trev saved his clock like fucking 3 times, bro. Literally.
3?
One time the ball went over the top, and Ali Watkins puts his hand out like this, right? He puts his hand out like this, and then like Wesley like acts like he hit him in the face, and he's threw in on goal.
And the ref's like, "What are you doing?"
The ref didn't give him nothing. You know what ended up happening? He had to come off the pitch, head injury. He had to come off the pitch for head injury, which not one hit his head. Not one time did he get his head hit. He had to come off the pitch 3 different fucking times for a head injury. Not one time did he get hit in the head.
He's trying to get in this Gabrielle bag, bro.
Yeah, that's not Gabrielle, bro. That's just stupidity, bro. For nothing, them fucking douchebags at Arsenal too shouldn't have fucking won that game either. They had a penalty, a clear penalty, bro. Like I don't get this shit. Why are they allowed to tackle people in the box? Why are they allowed to just tackle people in the box, bro? When did this become a thing? He literally tackled him. Martinelli saw the runner and he tackled him. He grabbed him and pulled him, and he would have been in. He was in the box. Grabbed, pulled. What happened today? Grab, pull, red card, pen. That's exactly what should have happened for Arsenal. It's the same fucking thing. It's like this is what I mean by like the consistency of this ref. 4 minutes after we get scored on, Reece James cuts fucking Matson. Cuts him, bro. Matson sticks his foot out, catches Reece James, no pen. What are we doing? Like, what is these refs doing, bro?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
What is these refs doing, bro? Literally, bro. The same exact thing that Van de Ven got a red for, Martinelli should have got a red for. Penalty, red, in the box.
Yeah, but they need a new champion. They need a new champion.
Anyways, like I told everyone on this channel fucking 4 months ago. Well, let's see now. It's been 5 months now. I've been telling people since 5 months ago when Villa went on that 9-10 game win streak and everyone thought they were title challengers. I told people this team is gonna fall from grace. They're gonna fall from grace. They're not creating that much. Morgan Rogers, I still, if somebody else wants him, good. I don't want him at Chelsea. I don't think he's that good of a football. I think he's a decent footballer, bro. I think he's a decent footballer, but I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good. Like, especially for the money that Villa's going to ask for him, I don't think he's that.
That's fair. 100 mil is ridiculous. He's
Even
nowhere near
80,
that.
bro. I wouldn't spend 80 on him.
He's worth like 55, 60 at most. And I think that's because he's English.
I'd say
I want him at Liverpool though.
If we could get a João Pedro deal for him, that's as much as I'd do.
Yo, 60's nice. I'm not gonna lie. 60,
Yeah,
you can do that.
Get 60, if we could get a João Pedro deal for him, then that's a very fair deal. Anything more, miss me with it. Anything more, miss me with it. I think it's a little bit too much. And he loses the ball a lot, bro. He loses the ball a lot.
But he's asked to do a lot too.
I think that's part of it.
Like he is their counterattack.
Whenever we play him, it just feels like Reece and Caicedo just have him like this every single time.
I don't know. I feel like he had a little bit of freedom and joy in the first half, but I think the game just got out of hand.
I wouldn't even say freedom, bro. It's literally like, I'm telling you, after the goal, we had 2-3 breakaways on us, and none of them were created by him. It was everybody. It was off of a corner, really, were the main things. They were putting players, which I don't know why we don't do this, by the way. Like, I don't get why the entire league's not doing this. You put 5 players up at the top of the at the halfway line. 5. You empty the box. Because if you win that duel, which by the way, there isn't nobody congesting the box, so the goalkeeper has more runways to be able to get to go get the ball. And it's a clear shot for the ref to see what happens to the goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, oh, I'm getting them from behind, so the ref can't see me. Because that's what they do. They run behind him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did. That's what you guys do. That's what Arsenal does. They run behind them. They go back post, and then there's a player there when the ball is flying past him. So he has no chance to go and get it and claim it. Zero chance. It's picked. You're pretty much picking the goalie from being able to get to the back post, and the ball is just coming around to the back post.
Yep.
You can do it front post, same idea. Pick front post, have the guy run behind, pick him from the front post, ball comes in, you can go near post now because the goalie can't claim it near post, and you're fucked. You pretty much just create a nice little wall around the keeper. What is he going to do? Eventually they're going to do away with all this shit. They're not going to allow this shit. They can't. They can't keep allowing it. It's ruining the game. It's truly ruining the game. Because you're not actually playing football anymore. Like, there's not actually football being played. It's, what can we draw up on fourth down? That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, yeah. There's just so many goals and so many games this season across the Prem have just been decided on set pieces. Like they were double-digit set pieces goals scored last weekend, I believe it was. Like maybe like 12, something like that. Don't quote me on that.
I mean, you had 4 of them.
Right, exactly.
Like, we had 1, Arsenal had 2, there's 7 right there.
Yeah, well, hell,
once again,
we had 7 straight goals scored for Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. From set pieces. Like that, like once again, like it's not just Arsenal that I'm talking about this for. It's ruining football. You making football worse than it was before this. Because it was already on the teeters of terrible. And you're making it worse. It's unwatchable. It's truly unwatchable. 3-4 teams actually play football in this league. And when it's a big game, the only way teams can score is a set piece.
Yeah. You know, this is the Prem's penance because everyone used to crash it on Liverpool. Oh, bridesmaids. Y'all would do for a Liverpool City title race right now. A Klopp Guardiola one. Klopp Pep. Y'all would kill for a Klopp Pep title race right now. Shit, I would. I don't know why I'm saying y'all. We. But hey, man, you were going through your team, and I feel like you were working your way up. But I seen someone in a chat I was in after you scored your 3rd goal, I believe it was. They said Palmer is back. And me being the hater I am, naturally I said, oh, hold your horses, hold your britches. Because I did see that, and it wasn't a bad finish. It was good. Good finish, good technique. But I saw that and I said, yeah, this is a man who's trying to get his confidence back, wasn't trying to do anything flashy. And I want to ask you, do you think Palmer's back?
No.
Because I didn't watch enough of the game to be able to make an observation or statement on that.
Palmer's just like Palmer's moving like a guy who has a groin injury. Plain and simple. There's two things that happen when you have a groin injury, okay? Okay? You can't burst first.
Yeah.
And then after you get healthy, you don't trust yourself to burst.
Yeah.
So, like, and he's healthy enough to burst. I've seen it a few times. But he's not, but when he did, like he did against Arsenal, he pulled up. Remember? He pulled up with the groin injury again. I don't think Enzo got surgery, did he, Dang? I don't think he did. But I do see people's want for an Elliot Anderson. I see why they want him, because he's much more of a ball carrier than Wharton is, and that's really what we need. We need a ball carrier. That's why I liked the
What
idea.
you want? You guys are looking at Elliot Anderson?
We're not getting Elliot Anderson.
That's what I'm saying. He saw him whispering to Bernardo Silva.
You want to know who we'll end up getting? I'm put money on it. Actually, I think I'm almost positive we get
who?
Baldadi.
Oh man,
I'm almost positive.
Stand you guys. Why do you guys sign all my wonder kids?
I'm almost positive, bro. I'm almost positive. It's either and it would either be him and Barco, depending on what happens with Cucurella. Those would be how it would end up working out. That's how I see it playing out. Because you want to know how we came up with the Jockey link? Rossigne played against him.
Yeah.
Same thing with Baldadi. He loved when he played it. He loved Baldadi playing.
Because he's cold.
Mm-hmm. Nah, dang. Here's the problem. I'm not ready for us to sell him Cucurella. I'm not ready for us to sell Cucurella.
Overrated.
What's up, bro? I'm on stream, bro. I'll help you in a second. Yeah, I'm not ready to give up Cucurella, bro. Give up on Cucurella. There's only one player who can chat. One left back in the world who can chat to him. One left back in the world who can chat to him. One.
Luke Shaw?
Nuno Mendes. He's the only left back in the world who can chat to him.
Hey, don't let Kirkhead get a Champions League. Don't let Kirkhead get a Champions League.
Take your bias away. If you take the shithouse and the shithousery and the long hair away from him, you cannot downplay how good he is. You cannot. The worry is, though, Link, that Spain wins the World Cup, because that's when I know they'll probably try to cash in. If he
yeah, sell his ass back to Spain real quick.
Yeah. So that's the only thing, is like Hato is in the perfect position to develop right now. He has a world-class player in front of him, and he doesn't have to start every game. But when Cuckoo needs a rest, he can come in. When Cuckoo gets injured, he can come in. He's in a perfect scenario as a 19-year-old to develop. Give him one more year with Cucurella, he'll be 20. Let Barco still do his thing over at Strasbourg, in my opinion, for another year. Let Barco, by the way, try to gain some weight, too, because you can't be 5'6" playing left back. All right. What do you think is necessary for your football team right now? Yeah.
What do you mean? From to survive the season?
No, I'm saying all right, with Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
Barco is a midfielder, and Barco's a midfielder, but you'll probably see him play left wing sometimes too, like left midfield, left fullback. Like the way that Gusto was used, is probably the way you'll see the way that Barco will be used too for us. The reason why I think they bring in Barco, and I don't want it to happen, but I think the reason why they will is because he used Barco in like 4 different positions, bro. So I'm not surprised. So JJ, I'm going to ask you the question again. All right.
It's funny. I have it ready. Whenever you're ready. Which was it? You want me to start from defense or from up top?
Whatever you think you need, your football team needs. What is it? We're March 5th right now. Okay. March 5th. What does Liverpool need for next season to be competing for a title again?
Okay, so I'm not going to answer this the way you want, per usual. Well, let's start with the injuries. So right now, you look at Liverpool Football Club. We spent a lot of money in the summer. If we get Champions League next year, we're going to spend a lot of money this summer too. Um, but with that money we spent in the summer, we have Giovanni Leone, center back, out for the season, or out till May. We have Alexander Isak out till April. All right. We have Frimpong, who's been in and off the injury list, and then the right back that was supposed to like help Frimpong ease into it. Bradley is also out for the season. So we have those 3 players that we expect to come back and be good. But if you think about the squad that's playing right now, you have the exits of Mo Salah, almost guaranteed. Gakpo needs to leave, should be guaranteed. McAllister, terrible, should leave.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Cash in.
two. Are you really expecting them to leave though?
Gakpo, yes. McAllister, I'm not sure, but Gakpo, yes. As a matter of
Why
fact,
have
actually,
you seen links other than the Bayern link? That's the only link I've seen is the Bayern link.
no, I haven't seen other links, but his age profile and what we're trying to do and his lack of performances, I feel like it wouldn't make sense from a business side of it not to try and sell it.
Okay.
Right. So Gakpo needs to leave, McAllister needs to leave, Kanate needs to be signed, but we don't know about that. So you can add in Kanate for the sake of this example. Robertson's leaving, and I don't know if Simicasa will be back on the squad. So that's a left back we need. And then Gomez will be leaving. So that's 2 defenders. So we need 3 defenders. One of them needs to be able to play left back. Right? One of the defenders also needs to be able to play backup right back because we only have Frimpong right now. Gomez is leaving and Bradley's coming back from an injury. So that's 3 players there. McAllister needs to leave. Endo needs to leave. So you probably only get 1 midfielder out of that. So that's 4.
I'm so surprised that you guys. I mean, it's not just you, by the way. It's like your entire fan base.
He's been so bad. And did I send that graphic to the chat of the regression, the year-on-year regression he's had in performance? He's actually like statistically gotten worse in every category other than dribbling, year over year. Who's
Mika Guts?
Who's that?
Do you think Slot's here another year?
No, I do not. He actually has to win the Champions League. There's too many bad results.
Okay. Let's
there's just
take
there's
away.
Too many.
All right, but
hold on. We still need wingers.
We still need. It's gonna be hard, JJ.
We need 2 wingers, by the way.
I told you that last summer, but you didn't have to tell me that now. I told you that last summer. You needed 2 wingers. But that's not my point here. My question with this really comes down to is I want you to take away your fandom for just a second. And I know this is difficult to do. Okay. But from a business perspective, just strictly business, right? We're just talking strictly business, a business perspective on this. Do you think that they're looking at changing the manager as a company? Because I I wonder if you do accomplish the Champions League, not winning the Champions League, but making Champions League at least. It feels like this is just like a wash season. You got your dub the season before, so we're gonna give you this next season. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the
No.
times, especially for like a championship coach, like in all sports, I'm just talking from a business perspective. It doesn't happen it doesn't happen that next year that they fire him. It's the year following. Like they'll get a grace year, pretty much is the way I see it. I'm thinking about basketball. Thinking about the NFL. I'm thinking about a lot of the times here in Europe, like a lot of the teams that win champions, like win a title, a big title, they do get some grace, right? Do you think that there's enough on the back end from like the Liverpool side, the FSG side for him to be switched, or is it like is it tenable enough to be able to keep him for another year? You think?
No, not without the tangible success. Because if you're going start with his contract, he was only on a 3-year contract. He hasn't gotten a new one, so it doesn't make sense to fire him now because they want to be frugal and cost effective.
So
So they would.
he would be 1 year left starting next
Yes,
year.
yes.
Oh, so yeah,
So
he's getting fired.
right. So that's one
No,
thing.
I don't even have to. I don't even have to think about it. He's getting fired. Like if you're at a 2-year deal, right? You're not getting. Most coaches don't get to run out their contracts. That just doesn't happen. You're not going to get your chance to run out your contract. If it was this bad this year, if they believe it's been this bad this year, to not even giving him another year extension on top of the 3, like it should be. He's gained enough cachet from the title, right? That he could get another year on that 3. That's how it should be. But the way that he started this year just didn't allow him to allow that to happen.
And right, and some of that stuff is out of his control for sure. But I think another thing that works against him is that the argument was made before the argument was made that he won with Klopp's side. We're in the start of the rebuild phase. So if you don't see the rebuild going well and you have a manager that you wanted more than him to begin with that's available, it kind of changes your decision making. I don't think if Xabi Alonso isn't available, I think Champions League, a 5th place finish is enough to keep his job.
Do you think Van Dijk is here for another year?
Yeah. Because of the nature of because of our center back depth chart, he has to stay.
Konate looks like it's going to get re-signed.
That's another thing. Konate I don't know.
See, this
like,
is what
this is
I
why
wonder.
We need Champions League football.
Now you got me really thinking, because if they do switch managers, we know it's going to be Xabi Alonso, right? Like
Right.
we know that that's the case, right? So if it's Xabi Alonso, I wonder if he wants someone like Tapsoba too. Someone like that, Tapsoba, someone around like that age range, someone he knows.
Yeah.
Like who's still over at Leverkusen right now. He's the one center back that didn't get picked from the Leverkusen side that he had. Picked up from that Leverkusen side that he had. I wonder if that's the case. Jake and Leone is like a gamble. It's like doing what we did. It's like what I was telling you with what we were doing, right? Like you can't play Jake and Leone together. You can't. Like you know,
I mean that's the goal, but no, we can't go into week 1. Yeah, week 1 we can't do that. And even if
period, they shouldn't be playing together. They're 20-year-olds. So
no, but they should be playing together next year, but not consistently and not as our first. Like they shouldn't be our starters. But there's a reality right now where one of those two could be starting next to Van Dijk, and that's why Konate needs to be signed, and that's definitely why Van Dijk can't leave, because the two people that we're talking about that you're sure shouldn't be starting, and that's fine. It's your opinion. I'm not disagreeing.
No, starting together. One of them
exactly.
Start each,
right. But even so,
together.
Even so, either reality, they're both coming off a major injury.
True.
And
Jacquet,
that's the
though,
bigger problem.
you could give a little bit of grace since it's a shoulder. It's a little bit different. Like
But
you're not.
yeah,
It
even
doesn't
so,
affect your footballing ability. It's just pain tolerance, really.
right, but game times, but it's also for us buying a 20-year-old center back, we want him to be healthy, one, but we want him getting as much experience as possible before he makes the move.
I mean, that's what it comes. That's remember I talked about this when I was talking about Jacquet, right? Like for us, for Chelsea, I was talking about this. It's
Right.
like when you do these delayed signings, there's that risk. You're putting the risk of injury in somebody else's hands. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Luckily with Jacquet, it's a shoulder injury. And once again,
yeah,
like I said, it's not the worst type of injury in the world. Like Quenda
yeah,
got a foot injury. Like he's been out for like months. Like since
yeah.
like mid October, he's been out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the risk of doing these late signings, bro. You're putting someone else's your commodity's health on somebody else's payroll. That means that they don't have to care about that. They don't have to care about that person's health. They could just do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Play him as much as they need to play him. So I just, for you, I wonder what midfield you're, because if that's the case,
Wharton, baby.
who?
Balls to the wall for Wharton. We got to get Champions League so we can get Wharton. That's the perfect replacement for McAllister.
Man, that's gonna be such an interesting summer because it's you, City, and United for two players, really.
Yeah,
Because I don't believe we're in for either Wharton or Anderson. We might be. I mean, they might say we are, but the way that you're willing to pay on wages comparatively to us,
yeah.
like I don't think we're
And,
actually.
and and another thing, you talk about the wages we spend. We're gonna have wages clear up. We're gonna have 400K off the books.
Yep, same.
That's two 22-year-olds right there.
That's same, bro. Same. What's his face? Sterling will be off our books next year, or he's already off our books now. We released him,
Yeah.
so yeah. I mean,
We need to buy seven
that's the
people.
thing. Yankee Blue. That's the thing is, I think City will too. Like I
City
think
will.
City will too. And then you have Baleba is that other one, that other oddball one. That's like,
Hmm.
but you Baleba because Anderson and Wharton are gonna be like somewhere around 100 million. They're
Baleba's
gonna
gonna
get
be 70 minimum.
they're gonna get 80 for Baleba
Hmm.
from someone
Yep.
like, and Baleba to me, I'm not sure he translates to a bigger team personally. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure Anderson does either. Like Wharton's the most surefire one out of the three, in my opinion, that works in a three. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Anderson kind of gives me a little bit of that Nunez vibe. You know what I'm saying? Mateus Nunez when he was at
Mm.
Wolves, he gives me a little bit of that. Like he's super athletic, and like it bails him out a lot. Like it keeps him in like, and that can work. Rice shows us that can work,
But
right?
bro. I was thinking, bro, maybe
Like
like this is gonna sound terrible, but like, stay with me, right? Stay with me. He's like the
no
Steven
way,
Gerrard of
no
Danny
way, dang,
Drinkwaters.
dang, no way, no
Wait, no,
way, no
no.
way. You are you. I'm dang, dang. I'm sorry, bro. You don't know. You're not understanding what Enzo's actual role is. The way what Enzo does, bro. People underestimate how important that is. Like, like type of progression that he can provide, that he provides for us. And you might not like it, but he's our most risky player. And that's just what has to happen, especially when Cole wants to just pass the ball backwards 80% of the time. I disagree. I think I disagree. 75-80, I disagree. Yeah, João Gomez is a good shout for one of these teams that need multiple midfielders. Like Man United could get Anderson and João Gomez, or Wharton and João Gomez. And
We
then
should get Wharton and Gomez, bro.
who?
We need multiple midfielders, bro.
Yeah, if that's what's necessary, right? Like I personally told you that winger and midfielder were where you were short this summer. So,
But I don't. We're not necessarily short in midfield because Wirtz's injury is like the first real injury we've had in midfield.
yeah, but I don't think you have that many players who that can play in the pivot consistently. And if you're playing a pivot you have to play a pivot with Wirtz, right? And like otherwise, it just doesn't work that well.
But you know what's funny? We are in week 30, and I'm still making the same argument that my team has been shit. And so Wirtz has been playing well now. Wirtz has been playing well for a couple months now, going on 3.
I don't think he's played
But it's
badly.
right, but it's like I can't.
The most you can, the way that you can help Wirtz in coverage behind him is to have a pivot.
Right,
And
but my thing is,
pivot. So like if I'm you, like if you could get if you could have a Gravenberch Wharton pivot, that's a great pivot, bro. Like that's a really good pivot. If you have João Gomez to rotate between those three, that's a really good rotation of a pivot. So Bosley, bro, he could be a part of that rotation, right? Like he's shown that he could play a pivot pretty decently, but my problem with him is he gets way too far up the pitch for him to like when you guys start getting countered. Here's my key, right? Once he starts roaming up the pitch, right? When you're getting countered in the spaces that he vacates. Like it happens almost 80% of the time, JJ, when I'm watching you on the counter. So he'll go up the pitch, and if he loses the ball, not necessarily could be him, could be Salah, could be anybody. But he's trying to get involved in the game, right? And then he vacates, and there's not like a rotation from your fullback to go inside. It's most of the time your fullback's overlapping, right? So like then there's this Gravenberch or whoever that drop back 6 is. If it's McAllister, there's no way he's covering that space. There's zero chance he covers that space, right? Like he just does not physical enough to do that at all. And to be honest, with this manager, I don't know how you fix it.
That's why he has to go. Like there is no solution to it because we don't have the legs to prevent the counters, and we don't have the chemistry, I guess, the coaching or the legs anymore to be potent on the counter either. Like I don't have a competent winger. You know how bad it is for Steven Gerrard to be asking for Rio to start on nationally televised broadcast?
Now you know how it feels.
No, you don't know how it feels because my entire system is dependent on wingers.
So was mine. Before Liam Rosenior come in, so was mine, bro. And the only one that was worth a lick of anything is Esteval. He's 18 years old. So
you had Neto who was playing better. I would take any version of Neto.
Yes, you're right.
I would take any version of Neto over the wingers I have. That's what I told you. I would take Garnacho over the wingers I have. That should be a statement enough of how bad my club is.
I hear you. You at least have somebody who's willing to stretch the pitch. I hear it. I told you that this was going to be a problem. I knew this was going to be a problem for you guys. I knew this was going to be a problem.
But you're not. It's not about just stretching the pitch. I'm asking for simple stuff. I'm not asking Gakpo to start running in behind all the time. I'm asking him to do it once in a while. I'm asking him to hit Kirkez on the overlap. I'm asking Salah to be able to play in a good ball to Frimpong.
Yeah, but here's the problem, right?
We have width, we have pace at times, but the players that get the ball aren't good enough.
I don't see him. There's two problems with him in my opinion. He's not direct enough for him to Direct and decisive. I think it's two in the same, in my opinion.
Who?
Gakpo. He's not direct enough, and he's not decisive enough. Gakpo.
Please explain.
Yeah, I think when he's on the ball, he holds on to the ball too much for me. He doesn't take his man on enough or quick enough for him to be effective. He doesn't when the ball comes to him one-on-one on the side, he won't go. He waits. Okay, overlap comes, he'll skip the overlap. Right? He waits. Overlap comes, nothing. I'm gonna cut inside because I got the overlap now. I'm cutting inside. It's like instinct for him.
Yeah, but that's decisive and that's direct because he's not looking for anything else. Whereas, like you say, he lacks direct, like being direct, and he lacks decisiveness. But like
directness and decisiveness, in my opinion, because I want you to be clear. I want to be clear about what I'm talking about. Is the confidence to go without stopping. Like there's a little bit of confidence in there, but you have to have the idea of being able to go at your man right away without stopping. Doku is very direct.
Right,
you see
but
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's yes and no because you're saying that
direct.
Right, but you name players that are good at beating their man on the dribble. Gakpo's direct, he's just shit at dribbling and he can't beat his man. So when you ask for Gakpo to redirect, I see him being direct in the fact that he gets the ball, his head goes down and he cuts inside to try and get a shot. He figures out that the shot is blocked and then he keeps cutting inside and then he finally looks up when you're saying he's taking too long and he plays a safe pass, but he's missed the overlap because he's never looked to his left or he doesn't care. He's missed the through ball. He's missed the through ball or the pass connecting to Ekitike because he doesn't pick up his head, and then the ball has to go back, and he doesn't care enough, and he's not fast enough to get back into position. So now he's in the center of the field. You know who that sounds like? You know who that sounds like, right? And I'm not going to say it, but you know exactly who that sounds like. It pisses me off, bro. He refuses to hit on the overlap. He can't go outside of his man. He refuses to do that. And if he does play a ball in, it's poor. The final ball is always poor. The shot gets blocked. The goal he scored was a deflection off a poor hit shot.
Yeah.
He does nothing. He's 6'4" and he's not good in the air. He provides me nothing.
Doesn't run in behind.
And that's just Gakpo. That's the guy that's supposed to be in his prime. What about our GOAT on the right side? It's sad to watch Salah look like this, brother. He needs to be in Saudi. He should have been in Saudi 6 months ago.
MLS.
It's not that bad.
It's right there.
Nah, he's better than CR7 right now.
Bro, like they're both MLS. Saudi MLS, it's not that big.
But regardless, like at this point, Joey, if I had the ability to set my lineup, I'm starting Joe Gomez until he gets hurt in the 45th minute, and I'm starting Frimpong and Rio at my wingers. I'm so serious. I don't have any other option.
So like bring Joe Gomez for 45 minutes until he gets injured.
Like. You're laughing, but I'm so serious.
Bro, I didn't even watch your game against Wolves either. I had been doing something. I like came back and I was like, what?
But like, why are people surprised? Why are people surprised?
I mean, you scored 5 against West Ham, and I know you didn't play that well, but like you still.
We were shit. We were shit, and we scored 4 set pieces.
I know, but.
Guess who didn't score a set piece goal?
It's still Wolves, bro.
No, but we're set piece FC. We didn't score a set piece, so that means we lost. We're shit. And the goal we scored was awful. Did you see the goal we scored?
Yo, what does Calvin Ramsey got to do to actually get a chance?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. What are you protecting him from? No one's gonna blame Calvin Ramsey. We're gonna blame you.
Who you play this weekend?
This weekend, oh,
In the FA Cup, who you play?
we play Wolves again.
You got to play Calvin Ramsey.
Yeah, because Frimpong, bro.
Play Frimpong up top. Play Frimpong out wide.
No, you got to rest Frimpong because we got Galatasaray next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly, exactly.
Oh yeah. Is that at home or away your first leg?
Believe, don't you get seeded and you get the second leg at home or some shit?
What place did you get in the Champions League?
You better stop.
Huh?
Second or third? I don't know.
Just go check. Let me check this real quick.
Yeah, you do that. Bro.
Oh, it's Galatasaray. I'm watching that fucking game. Hopefully it's not the same time as fucking Chelsea, bro. That's the only thing. I'm so excited for the fucking Champions League games. I'm not even up.
I'm
so excited.
Maz's got something for us, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Maz's got something for us. Yeah, right. remember Monaco. Remember Monaco. Mbappe's Monaco. I'm telling you.
The kid's good, though. He is good.
Yeah. Hey, Patrick Schick. Yeah. Hey, Patrick Schick is going to give Gabriel problems. I'm telling you right now.
I want Bodo Glimt. I want them to play Bodo Glimt in the second round. I think that's a serious problem. I'm telling you.
You think Bodo versus Arsenal?
Bro, I'm telling you, the last 2 times I watched Bodo Glimt, they dominated in the midfield. Dominated City in the midfield. Dominated Inter in the midfield. Like, I was shook, bro. And depending on when the second leg is, if they play at Bodo, it's turf. Rubber turf.
Yeah.
High school rubber turf, bro. Like, that's... give me that all day. I want Bodo. I want Bodo to get through. And boy, y'all better fucking shape up in that tie, son. Like, you guys better shape the. I know.
Hey.
The thing is here's my thing is I know that when you go to Anfield, anything that happens at the fucking at Galatasaray at Anfield, you guys definitely can come back. So like, no matter what the time number is, right? But the way y'all are dealing with these big strikers, bro, you thought the Wolves guy was bad. We got the guy for you. And all you do is fucking put the ball in the box to him.
I want you to know that all these things are true, but Slot's fighting for his life.
But
Slot's fighting for his life.
That first leg is gonna be such theater, bro. Like, it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be theater. I know games when I could see a game on when I saw you guys get Galatasaray. I was like, whenever they play Gala at Gala, that shit's gonna be theater, and like that boy Victor. I can't wait.
But Victor knows. Victor said before the draw.
I talked about the first time Victor saw VVD at Napoli. I sat here and I talked about it. It was a group stage game that they played, that Napoli played against, and I think it was at Anfield, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we won 3-2.
Oh no, then you lost the game.
Oh, it was the one we lost. Oh, talk about
so it was the. But still, yeah, I think even the 3-2, he had a good game.
Hey, man, Konate's back.
No, I with Hugo and them, bro, I have no doubt you'll get through that tie. But
we need to. If we can get through Galatasaray, we're gonna have to have a preview for it, Joey. But
this right here, Connor. This right here, Connor.
No, Connor's a hater. No, but this is Connor. Look at his last comment. He said Leroy Sané is smoking Frimpong. We're in 2026, brother. Put the fucking Sané in the bag.
Frimpong's actually played defensively not bad. It's more when Frimpong got to play against them physical fucking wingers where
it's the physical ones, but he also, I will say this, he gets bailed out a lot by his size because he gets that he gets that cop out push foul,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because he gets
that
in front of
worries
people
me.
a lot, though. That's the thing.
He gets in front of people, but like because he's small, I feel like the ref gives him that when they get the push. I don't know how hard he's actually getting pushed in those moments, so I'm
Yeah, but
worried that one of
that's
those
good
times he's not going.
defensive work though as a fullback, getting in front of your man. Like he
Right.
does a good job. Like ball, he gets in front of his man, in front of the ball, in front of his
Yeah.
man very quickly. Like, and
Yes.
when he sees the moment to get in front of the man, the in
Yeah.
between ball and man, he
Yeah.
jumps. He doesn't
Yeah.
like, and it's tough because he's so quick off the step that you
Yeah.
don't even have enough time to react to him. Like,
Yep.
because that's
And
what a
then
lot
you're
of
on
men
top of him.
wait for is to react to what he's gonna when he's gonna move. And
Mm-hmm.
like he's just so quick off the bounce that he gets in front of the winger and if in Champions League they give that shit even more. They give that foul even more.
Right. I'm just worried about the one time they don't, and then it's
Yeah.
a guy on the
It turns
break.
into something, yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. But
I mean,
yeah,
he's gonna be playing if they play what's his face, Yilmaz or what is his name? Yilmaz?
yeah.
Yildiz? It's Yilmaz, right? It's not
It's
Yildiz.
Yilmaz.
Yildiz is the Juventus kid. Yilmaz
Yeah.
is the he plays like
Galatasaray guy.
wing back pretty much for
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's
So
the
like
Turkish
I don't know
version
if
of
they'll play him
DeMarco.
on what side they play him on, but he's a
Left.
beast.
He'll match up with Frimpong.
They'll match him up with Frimpong. Yeah, because they do normally play Leroy on the right.
Mm-hmm. It's
Lang too. Yeah, they've been
yeah.
playing on Lang some more
They
too.
have pace. They definitely have pace, so that worries
Yeah,
me. But
bro, pace,
it's
and then
really if
they got whippers all over the pitch. They literally all over the pitch. They got whippers.
mm-hmm.
Because when I watched them against Juve, literally the entire game plan was I'm hitting the ball over to the right or over to the left corner.
and we're whipping that bitch into Osama.
Because Cambiaso would always tuck in, right? Cambiaso
Mhm.
picks up the ball. He tucks in. When they win the ball, they just hit it over to the area that Cambiaso was supposed to be in. And Cambiaso was having good games against them too. Like he was. Yo, that Juve team, if they had Victor instead of
Weston McKinney.
they might win. They might win Serie A and they might win Serie A and they would be a force in Champions League. But they just don't have a striker. They don't have a striker, bro. Like, and Bremer fucking fucked them in that second. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but
let's do the predictions, man.
They ain't doing predictions. We ain't
What?
doing no predictions.
Oh.
It's FA Cup.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank God. Well, let's keep talking about Champions League. Yeah, I need Wirtz to be healthy, bro.
Yeah, when is that?
Apparently he should. He's a question mark for Tuesday. He's definitely not playing Friday. Tomorrow.
I want to see what
Wolves tomorrow,
PSG's
bro.
injuries are, bro.
Who? Oh, PSG's.
PSG's injuries.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Real quick. I gotta eat some dinner. Oh, I never mind. Let's see. They should be fully healthy by the time we play them, for the most part.
Wait, Dembele's back too?
Yeah. Let me see.
You think you get past them? You think you have the same energy that you had for the Club World Cup?
I don't think it's gonna be as concise as it was as the Club World Cup was. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Dembele is not back actually.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna shut him down for the World Cup.
Yeah, calf injury. Fabian Ruiz has been out since January. Mayulu got injured. It's another name that Chelsea could be going in for, Mayulu. John Neves still injured too. I just think I just don't think they have an answer for João Pedro. I'm gonna be honest, Link. Like the guy, the way this kid is playing right now, man. The way this kid is playing, like even against Arsenal, I'm gonna be honest. Like the way he's capable of holding up the ball against any center back in the world is it's just exactly how you want. And in his instinct is getting better and better. Like the first goal against Villa, that's pure instinct. That's an instinctual run that he made to be able to get onto that pass. It's a very instinctual striker run. Very instinctual. He's in between his two. He's in between the two in just a delayed position. So he's the one that to be able to latch onto the cross, which was a great cross from Gusto, by the way. But Gusto fizzes it across, and he is there as the ball's getting there. You know what I'm saying? That's an instinctual striker run. And the way that if you allow us to play with space, if you allow this football team to play with space, especially space behind, you're asking for very big problems. You're just asking for problems. Because in Caicedo and Enzo showed you in the last game, is you give us the space to be able to put that ball behind you, we're as dangerous as any football team in Europe. And we did it against Barcelona. We did it against PSG. Like, especially if we score first, it makes the game against us 10 times harder if we score first, most of the time. So I just think all year PSG's had problems at the back. They bought Zarbani, and Zarbani hasn't really worked out for him as much as they've liked. Their goalkeeping situation also is something that they didn't expect this much of a fall off from Donnarumma and Chevalier. And they're even using their backup, the Russian kid a lot. I'm not afraid of Vitinha when I have Caicedo. And that's the difference in this type of conversation. Is a lot of teams when they walk into that tie, is they have to be afraid of Vitinha. And I'm not afraid of Vitinha when I have Caicedo. I'm not. That's just plain and simple. That's the difference in the conversation, really. Is can you nullify that man? And a lot of the times, I've seen that when you give Caicedo that assignment, he does what needs to be done. So I just need him braver. Caicedo was brilliant with his passing. He should have had an assist in the Arsenal game. And honestly, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was his pass to Gusto that created the goal. The first goal. It was a long ball from Caicedo to Gusto. Dang, I need you to start watching these games again, my man. Anyways,
I can't watch your shit right now, bro. I'm too locked in. It's too stressful, bro. I gotta watch 4 different teams now.
We play pretty good football.
And I don't want to see you play good football. I need to see you guys lose and drop points. I can't watch Chelsea the way I watched Chelsea last year.
The problem we have calamities at the back, bro. That's what happens. Like, we play good football, but we have calamities at the back. Like, actual calamities. Like, mental errors up the wazoo. Like,
yeah, from everyone.
So, like, I wish my team was different, to say the least, at certain points. So hopefully we can fix that in the summer.
Hopefully.
Anyways, everyone, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys. I'll probably be on Lewis's channel for the FA Cup watch along. And yeah, I know, right? Uh, and I've been just doing my own thing. I've been grinding. Good things are
Yeah.
happening in my life, so I'll update everyone soon. We might have some different time changes to this show, just a tad bit
Hmm.
in the future. So I'll let everyone know when it happens, but we will be there. We will be there. We will be talking soon, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day.